So, Jamal Edwards, everyone.
Hello.
Would you say you were always influenced by music?
At first, I think it was just, I wanted to do something that no one else was doing. And at first, I remember what came for Christmas, and I was filming, I was filming like mad stuff like foxes in my back garden. I used to film my mum making macaroni and cheese, and it got to a certain place where I didn't want to keep on filming that. So music was something, I was an MC, so music was something that I was a part of, and I wanted to basically transform the UK grime scene. Like, no one was really doing it. When I was like 15, there was Whiskey Rose practice hours, but there weren't anything online. Like all the new platforms that are out now, they weren't online. So I was like, all right, there's a space, let me get in that space and be consistent with it, because it's something which no one's done before. But everyone was doing it in the real world, so all the DVDs were doing it, but no one was putting stuff online.
Did you make any sort of money in the earlier stages? Did you have like a job somewhere?
No, I didn't make any money. It was just mainly a passion. Like I always say to people, don't do stuff for money. If you do stuff for money, you might not make money straight away, and then you'll give up on what you're trying to do. So it was mainly my passion. I worked in Top Man for 4 years because I couldn't afford tapes, and it was a long journey. There's been downs that I've had, there's been ups, it's like a bit of both, but I was always consistent with it regardless of anything. There were a lot of things that I would have done different. I probably would have got a mentor involved early on. I think it's so important for people, even before college, even in school or high school, to learn how to register your business, the tax, the VAT. That's so important, because I didn't learn that. I learned that just through trial and error, or collecting your receipts, and all that stuff is important for like business and media and whatever. And I think how I made the transition is I met people on the way, and then I got them involved with SBTV. So it's just about making the best out of any opportunity.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the book?
The reason I'd done that, I never thought in a million years I'd write a book, and I didn't want to do something which makes me like, so yeah, Jamal wrote a book, oh, he's made it. I didn't want that sort of thing. And I'd done it because I wanted to show people stories that they might not know. So like the bit where in school where like all of that sort of stuff, all the down stuff, because it's not always been glitz and glam. There's been times where I couldn't afford tapes, bunking trains to get to film and all that sort of stuff. And I just wanted to show people the story of how I started SBTV, what tips I could give them, how to start their own thing, and just basically try and like give inspiration back.
Yo, in terms of artists and everything, do artists approach you, or do you approach artists? Like, what's the best way to get involved with the SBTV?
The best way to get an SBTV is a bit of both. So some people send me and stuff, but I also look for stuff as well. If I'm having a random Saturday night, now I'm trying to not go out, and I spend my weekend just looking for artists, because for 2014 I want to try and bring a whole bunch of new names through. But it's a bit of both. I listen to both. Why, are you an artist? Are you a rapper? You're going to spit a 16 bar then?
Bang, you know. So sick and ridiculous, flow spitter, it's Idris Miles or Miller. But if you could call me mister, that would be terrific. I'm sophisticated, all these haters think they made it till I tell them that they ain't, and then they're raging. Yes, I'm great indeed, screaming that I'm AMG. I'm patiently waiting till I receive the newest Mercedes. And I must say these artists on the market are half-hearted. I'm at the finish line and they just started. I just smile singing cheese for the photos. This year, I'ma make P for my promos. And get the rap game in a chokehold. Show it I'm a stunner like I'm stone cold, cause I'ma live my life like there's no tomorrows. Forget the sorrowing, I don't really care for what tomorrow brings. I'ma live my life now. So they call me Wild Miles, cause I know 10 man that want my whole lifestyle is true talk.
Yeah, we'll talk after. It's not that easy, but yeah, we talk, man. You sound good, so I want to hear it over a beat.